welcome back to another vlog, and I'm sorry if the camera's a wee bit shaky at the moment, but we are on our way to New Mills for a wee bit pike fishing. I'm also going, I apologise if you hear the exhaust in the background. Basically I've already been up to New Mills today and done a bit of fishing, and I'm on my way back because my partner was with me and she decided to head home, so I thought, well, no better time than now really to start doing the video really. So yeah, on my way back from dropping my partner off. A friend of mine, Ross, is already there. I really hope this image stabilisation is keeping up with this. So yeah, rods are all set up, pretty much just to rebait them and off we go again. This very well could be the last time I get some pike fishing done for this segment of the year anyway, because pike season ends soon. To be fair, I'm actually quite lucky to be getting it today, because when I was first up at New Mills I went to buy the permits for fishing. They told me then that they thought pike season had ended, which might have been a wee bit of a problem, because I only had my pike stuff with me. But luckily they've agreed with what I read online that it doesn't end till the 14th, and yeah, so we're getting to do a wee bit of pike fishing. But yeah, remember that in future, that they end it normally at the tail end of February. So yeah, something a wee bit different to be aware of there. No, maybe not a wee bit different, just something to be aware of. In the moment I'm stuck behind a Arctic truck. So Russ, if you're watching this when it goes live, you know what took me so long to get back. I'm stuck behind an Arctic truck. So I've had no luck. Well, I've had a couple of runs today. I think I've had 4 or 5 runs, but not actually landed anything. Yeah, I think Russ had 2 or 3 runs, again, not managed to land anything, unless he's done it whilst I've been taking my partner home. But Kel, the lucky bugger, my partner, she managed to land a trout on our 2nd or 3rd cast. Lucky bugger that she is. But then she had no joy after that, so yeah. She's pretty tired and decided to go home. So then I had to run her home. Well, didn't have to, but try to be decent, I did. And now I'm on my way back. I know I keep repeating that. The weather's a wee bit overcast today. It's not the best, not the warmest, but not the wettest or the coldest I've been out fishing. I think last time I was out in New Mills, it was actually, the pond was frozen over. So yeah, that was fun. And they basically started at one side of the pond and worked their way across it as it thought. So thankfully today's a wee bit better than that. There's a tight road for that big boy to be coming out. But it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to leave this segment there and do a jump cut, and hopefully I'll get some filming done when I'm at New Mills. So, jump cut. Why, hello and welcome back to another segment of the video. And I want to apologise right away. I know I did say, there's Rico hiding in the corner, and she's away in the RV area. Aye, so like I was saying, I did say in one of the previous segments I was away pike fishing and I was going to try and do some recording there. Well, I went, I done some recording, and unfortunately my SD card became corrupted, so I lost all the footage for that, which was a pain in the backside. And I also said that the bike was due to MOT, so hopefully I'd get some footage for that. Well, unfortunately, just before I took the bike for its MOT, it blew a fuse, so I had no indicators. Now that's, as far as I'm aware, that's an instant MOT failure. So I phoned the place up and went, look, I've got a slight problem. I didn't know at this point it was just the fuse. is there any chance we can rebook for later today? And they basically said there are no spare slots, we need to rebook for another day. So I was to go away, fix it, and phone them back, which I'm not done yet. So the bike's now down at its lock-up, it's in there, and it's now fixed, it's ready to go again. So that's all good, because the same fuse that does indicators does the horn. So that's all replaced, ready to go. That will need to come in a future video. So it's been saying going, well, what the hell am I going to put in this vlog? You know, we'll get there. I'm going to try and do a bit of a 2-for-1 at the moment. As I went out today, I was in Livingston, and I went into Signal Vapor in Livingston, shout out Signal Vapor, and I got Tokyo Gym, and I originally went in for coils for my PX80, which I absolutely love. Sorry, the pup's making a wee nest for herself. She's actually covering herself up. And so I was just waiting to get some coils for this and some vape oils. And Jim said to me, like, he's getting something new in, or he's thinking about it, which is the Voopoo Doric Galaxy, or however you want to pronounce it. Try and hold up like that. Focus. Focus on the name. That's not going to do it, it's got facial recognition on. And maybe if I bind it. There we go. I type bind it. That's it there. It's completely different from the IPX80. But we'll get into it. I'm going to do an unboxing on this. And I'm not going to knock the IPX80. I still love this thing to bits. I think it's one of the best mods I've had for mouth to lung anyway. It's such a hard hitter. I mean, you can see the vapour production out of it. That's at 20 watts. It's a great wee mod. It's not too big, not too bulky. I love it. I should have done an unboxing for one of these, because I actually run 2 of these. But Jim was showing me this Voopoo, what was it? The Voopoo Doric Galaxy. We'll just call it the Voopoo Galaxy for this video. I'm going to jump into a wee unbox of that. And I'm getting ahead of myself. I will give the IPX80 its dues. It does direct to lung or mouth to lung. I use it for mouth to lung, which is what I like about it. And the reservoir in it lasts forever, you know. Where for direct to lung, I've got something a wee bit different. I've got the TFV 18 on the Aegis X Twin 18650 battery mod. I'm sorry, the IPX80 has no chance to hold it up to that vapour production. And the flavour out of this thing again is superb. The only thing you're going to get that's going to beat that, in my personal opinion, is a dripper or something similar to that. But I preferred having a tank. Now, I did have the TFV 16, but I've lost that apparently. So I'm going to put a jump cut in here, and we're going to do an unbox of this Voopoo. But I'm hoping I can use that segment in a future video. So, jump cut. Right, so obviously this is our like the heads down view. I apologise for the light reflecting back here. No too much I can do about that in the sort of short time I've got for doing this. But I'll get into it and we'll see what comes in. Let's see, can I get the contents on the back to focus? Not really because of the light. No. Ah well, I'll read it off. It's the Doric Galaxy power bank, the Doric pen, built-in 500 milliamp, Doric Galaxy cartridge, 1.2 ohms, one of them, the POM drip tip, filter drip tip, 3 of them, USB-C cable and user manual. So, upon saying that, let's get it opened and we'll see what we can see. I apologise, I've just noticed the camera's not looking square, but it is what it is. So, there's that. And just being careful I don't actually slice my hands open here with me good old Stanley. And come on. There's a problem, right? It's never been opened, this one. Oh god, we've got the sand fall. So, that's what's in the box. Top's empty, that can go away now. Don't need that no more. And we've got Doric Galaxy sheet, that's obviously meant to sit on top like that, don't need that. Yeah, if we can get into it. Christ, they're stuck in. I'll stick the rest of the box to the side now. And we have, this will be the power bank for it, if we can actually get it out. Come on, get out, get out, get out. Yeah, I'm actually struggling to get out here. Yeah, this is not the easiest thing to do the way I've set the camera up. If you hear footsteps behind me, that'll be my partner. If you hear munching, is the pup. Right. I can't get any of this out. I might need to put a jump cut in here. Right, jump cut. And we're back. So, yeah, we've got the big power bank here, which, according to the back of the box, is 1800 milliamps, USB-C charger on top. Out of the box, if you touch a button there, it shows you how many full charges it has for the pen, and it's saying it's got 3, so, yeah, hey, straight out of the box. And apart from that, there's not much more to say about it. Not much more to see. So then we have the pen itself, which is a pod mod, so there's your pod. And I'm not sure, I never really looked up how you're meant to fill this, whether you pull that down or slide up, but it feels rubberized, so if I can get my fingernail in behind it. Don't make me bring the Stanley back to you. No, I won't actually use Stanley on this. Aye, so there's your filling port right there. Not that you can see that great. Focus. No, we cannot get focus. You've got wee filling port just there, which is actually a good size. Obviously built-in coil. Bit of plastic over it, and we'll get rid of that and throw it in there. So that's your pod, and then that's your pen itself, which is automatic as far as I know. I'm not going to stick it in and try it with nothing in the actual pod. We will fill that up in a momento. Let's take it off to the side. What else is in the box? Well, the box has got 2 sections in it. You can't really see that. Top one's got filter tip, and bottom's got accessories. So, yeah, that'll try to come out. Yeah, oh, they came out easier. Let's look at the accessories to start with. It's one of these ones. Which is, what do we get out? A ribbon. I quite like that. It's actually a ribboned USB-C charging cable. Like, take off the wee tie thing. I kind of hate these things. Bane in my life. Throw it there. And it's not too bad a length. Not the best in the world, not the worst. That'll do. Anything else in it? And, yep, more in here. Throw it all out. We have our wee silicone pack. Yeah, don't need that. And the user manual, which is all your usual gumph, tells you about the power bank and, well, it's a magnetic power bank, yada yada yada, all the rest of it. One thing I will say that I'm not going to read into that, but there is a bit in there for your filters, which are going to be these ones here, which is not actually a box, it's just a cover. This is a bit unusual for a vape. First one I've seen with one of these is, it's like, when I can get into them properly, they're almost like paper filters for the top of the pod. So you take that bit out, and they should, they slot right in. So it actually makes it feel a wee bit more like a cigarette. So we're going to put a jump cut in, I'm going to jump back over there and have the camera facing me so I can see what I'm doing better, and we will set this up quickly. Jump cut. Right, so that was a quick introduction to the Durac, or the Galaxy, shall we call it? We'll just call it the Galaxy. Which, the reason why I bought it is because of the pen. I won't be honest, I just sat the pen down there and picked it back up. I'm still filming with it. Because I'm hoping, with the size of it, I can hold it like I would my normal cigarette. You can just puff on it like you would a normal fag. So I'm hoping that will make a difference. I'm only going to say this because I can't remember if I said it in another segment or not. Is inside, sorry, I put that on charge. It's can come off just now, is inside here you can either keep the drip tip that comes on it, or you can just store the paper ones in there as well. So I'm going to say this, it's got quite a tight wee draw in it, I'll admit that. So it's a bit more like an actual fag, but I'm going to try and do a wee thing and we'll see how I get on with it and whether or not it does make a difference. And I do think I forgot to say this in the other bit, but the tank, you only get one in the box unfortunately, but I think the tank's only 2 mils as well. So what I've actually put in this, again I picked up from Signal Vapor, is some double brew creamy tobacco, which again I don't know if this will come into focus, maybe if I hide my face. Not the greatest because of the light shining off it, but it's one of the very few tobacco vapes I do like. Again, the vape production of it isn't too bad. So, not what you're expecting this vlog, but is what you've got. And I'm going to call an end to it there because I don't think this is going to be an overly long one, but I don't know how long it is. And I'm sort of rushing a wee bit because I'm due to go out tonight. And yeah, I'm sitting recording this instead of getting ready to go out. So I'm going to draw an end to the vlog there, and in fact, you know what, no I'm not. I'm going to give this a day or two. I'll let you know how I get on with it. So I'm going to put a jump cut in here and I'll come back to it later on. So, jump cut. Well, no idea how this is going to play this bit. Welcome to the last segment of this vlog anyway. Still using a wee Voopoo fucking Galaxy, as we decided to call it. But as you can see, I had the bike out today. I was using the Voopoo when I was out with it. It's actually really quite a nice size for the bike, even with the charging dock for it. It's quite nice, quite a nice size. But as you can see, we're out with the bike today. We took it away, go have a wee wander through the house here, and took the bike for an MOT because I found out the bike was out of MOT, so yeah, had to re-MOT it. Which the bike passed with no issues at all, really. A couple of wee minors, but it's an 02 plate bike, so it's 22-year-old. Really quite good going for a 22-year-old bike, we'll give it that. And yeah, I would like to give a wee shout out, I hope they don't mind, the guys at DBS Motorcycles helped me out a lot. Obviously, I'd found out the bike had no MOT. I phoned them up this morning, explained the situation to them, and they got the bike in this afternoon for its MOT. So shout out to them, they were brilliant. The guys in there were brand spanking new, you know. They were really quite nice, quite friendly, quite chatty, really willing to help out. So I'm not going to drag the backside out of this. Hopefully I got some footage for the bike one here. I can now say that the multimedia case seems to be able to hold up to the rain because, well, left for the MOT, it was relatively nice weather, just spitting a wee bit. That wasn't an issue, but on the way home, by God was it raining. And the battery died in the GoPro on the way back, so that was a bit unfortunate. So hopefully I've managed to get some of that and you'll see what I mean. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'm going to call an end to the video there because I want to get a cup of coffee because I am now freezing, so I'm just home from doing the bike. So I want to get a cup of coffee, I want to get some heat in me, so I'm going to draw an end to it there. But don't forget, be smart, be kind, think others, and peace!